everybody, and welcome to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest, episode 122, for June 23rd, 2018. Raising the curtains of singles this week will be Shades of Manhattan's unlucky number 13. Hope he has polished those blades of steel for ST3's Valkyrie of Wind in Reese. I honestly have to say I appreciate her more in this 3D form, as she is far less OP, but still remains quite tough. Plus, she has some nice support summons in Angela and Carly to assist, with offensive and healing magic respectively. Paired with her spear tech, she can be quite a force. Will it be enough to shish kebab 13 on her lance? Random stage, provide the answer please. Hope you all enjoy. Come on, Reese, let's see if you can take down 13 with all of your power and magic. And Reese about to have at it here on the Amazon Ruin stage. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, 13 opens up the foot blade, missed the shoulder blades, Reese leaps to the air, missed the spear stab, and let's see how the eye blade missed from 13, as it looks like Reese is now going for an evade up. I don't know if that's going to help her here. Gets a dashing spear strike, it's a rapid spear strike, 13 counters with a blade jab, knocks Reese back, Reese leaps over 13, ends up counterattacking with the spear jabs, gets 13 who counters with a shoulder blade. Let's see how Reese jumping in, 13 going her out of the air with those rapid blade jabs, shoulder blade slams Reese into the corner, Reese trying to fight out the spear strikes, ends up taking that, gets the spear dive through, now gets the spear slash, 13 getting all over her with the shoulder blade, now Reese trying to jump in again, 13 trying to greet her with the blade jabs, and that will do it for her. And 13 manages to counter Reese's spear strikes beautifully with his blades in round 1. Now, can he keep that momentum going in round 2, or will Reese turn the tide here? Alright, Reese going right for a magic spell here. Salamando going for a power-up now. As like 13 trying to cut her out of it with the blade jab, does so. Missed the shoulder blade, gets the Angela summon. Looks like she got knocked off screen. Now Reese going for the rapid spear strikes on 13, poking holes through him like Swiss cheese. Goes for another dashing blade strike for the rapid blade jabs. Now goes for a flaming dragon spear strike. Does some good damage to 13. Angela summon comes out, goes for the diamond missiles. Pop shot 13 good. Man, Reese just dominating round 2 so far. Goes for another Salamando power-up here. Shoulder blade knocks Reese to the ground. Now Reese going for a dashing spear strike on 13 through the block. Now Reese going for a flaming dragon spear. Takes 13 out, no prob. And Reese just seized control right back in his set with a round 2 win. Now, can 13 pick himself up, dust himself off for a round 3 comeback? We'll see. Alright, 13 missed the foot blade as Reese going for a special here. Looks like an Undine Mine up now. Let's see, trying to raise her magic defense and special. Let's see, gets knocked down. 13 going for the blade drop kicks, whiffs them good. Now Reese punishing him, following that ice smash from the Angela summon. Now see, 13 going for the blade jab, catches Reese out of the air. Reese going for the Carly summon, and Carly summon still charging. Reese getting the spear strikes off of 13, keeping him at bay here. Let's see, like Reese trying to get a heal life from Carly. Oh wait, it's like a multi-target save beam frying 13. Now Reese trying to jump into the air. Oh, 13, no. Looks like 13 got knocked out of his special. He might have been going for that chest spike, and that cyclone or stun wind knocked him out of it. Now see how 13 going for that chest spike, gets it this time, nearly has Reese's number with it, and now Reese gets blade jabbed as she gets up, there she goes. And the second chest spike attempt brings it back for 13, and he manages to steal this one away from SD3's Reese 2-1. I can still hear them laughing. Laugh at me now. I'll cut your throat out. Alright, well, that's my sinister, psychopathic 13 voice. Hope you guys liked it. And I nearly burnt myself out screaming like that. Oy vey. Anyways, very nice set here from 13 and Reese. Very back and forth action in all 3 rounds. Well, except for the round 2, as Reese kind of dominated him there. But 13, man, after that first chest spike whiff, I thought he lost it there. But the second attempt, he managed to slam it, and he did come back on Reese and take it. So, props to him. And unfortunately for Reese, hopefully she can pick herself up after this loss and maybe rebound with a win later on against another tough opponent. And she's clearly capable of hanging with my best. Hopefully she can get a big win herself soon. Alrighty, very strong start to 122. Let's see if the second single set can do the same. Be right back. I'm going to set it up. First, gotta take an ice cold drink, get myself ready. Alrighty, Roo! Another 1v1 set to do, and this looks like a unique match. Legacy of Kain's Raziel is out on the hunt to further feed his Soul Reaver, and taking a massive chunk out of the Incredible Hulk could do wonders for it. Both have a pretty solid close combat and mid-range game. It's all going to come down to their speed and precision to decide this, as we roll on down to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Can the Hulk crush Raziel with a massive bionic biceps of a bear hug? Raziel, the tortured soul, going up against the Incredible Hulk and his mighty bulk. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, the Hulk opens up with a big uppercut right to the that aerial string, falling that hammer arm, launching Raziel to the ground hard. Raziel on the ropes here. Hulk just trying to stay on him. Ends up bashing him with his feet. Hammer arm, dashing headbutt. Missed the aerial headbutt though. Now Hulk going for the Gamma Crush. Rains it down on Raziel pretty hard. Raziel nearly down. Going for that special aura burst. Does some decent damage to Hulk. About a fourth of his health. Blocks that dashing fist. Now Raziel trying to crawl back into it. Ends up the ground rip, keeping Raziel at bay. Hulk trying to advance in, trying to use the advancing guard. Tries to break through that light screen. Raziel launched up into the air. Now Raziel gets a Soul Reaver strike special. Soul Reaver jabs. Does about a fourth of Hulk's health. Now Raziel trying to close in on him here. Blocks that dashing fist, counters with a sweep kick. Now Raziel gets the Soul Reaver strikes off. Right into the rapid Soul Reaver jab special. Damn, man, Hulk down to like the last fourth of his health. Sweep kick, tripping him up. Hulk missed the double clap. Raziel punishes him with the Soul Reaver strike. There he goes. My goodness, Hulk almost dominated round 1, but Raziel crawled right back into it. Round 2, let's see if the Hulk can ground him here. Alright, now the Hulk going for a special, gets knocked out at the rock slide by that Soul Reaver strike. Now see Raziel getting pounded back by the ground rip and the hammer arms. Hulk spamming both of those as he tries to advance on Raziel. And now Raziel catches Hulk on the landing with the rapid Soul Reaver jabs. Launches Hulk for about a fourth of his health there. Now Hulk trying to cancel out of the ground rip. Goes for the Gamma Crush, catches Raziel nicely. Goes for the drop kick, trying to break that light screen of Raziel. Hulk just hammering him with those claps. Now Raziel trying to counterattack Hulk again. Gets the rapid Soul Reaver jabs off, launches Hulk across the screen now. Now Raziel trying to stay space. Hulk getting up to dashing fist. Raziel tripping him up with the sweep kick. Missed that Soul Reaver strike. Going for the aerial. Hulk nearly down here. Aura burst catching the Hulk as he tried to get up. My goodness, folks. Raziel 2-0 Big Green. I did not see this coming at all. I kind of expected a 3 here, but it didn't happen. Your soul is mine. Man, Raziel did not like that round 1 getting close, and he made sure to win more convincingly in round 2, and he did so. Well, I was certainly blindsided by this outcome. I expected the Hulk to pull out a 3 here, and it didn't happen. I mean, Hulk had him on the ropes all of round 1. Raziel slowly clawed his way back, took it, and then in round 2, won more convincingly. You know, sometimes you just lose that momentum. You have it for a while, and then it slips through your fingers, and before you know it, you're face down on the ground. It does happen to the best of fighters. Maybe the Hulk will come back later on and get a nice dominant win for himself to make up for this flounder. Raziel, well, he continues to show why he's probably in the top 10 of my 1v1 division. He's just continuing to seal up those wins and souls. And we'll see if that continues through the rest of Season 3. Alrighty, folks, stay tuned as I get our first double set ready. Hopefully it'll be a doozy. Be right back as I get it ready. Welcome back, Mugenites! Now we kick open the gates to 2v2. The Toho Terrors, Tenchi and Iku, are ready to rumble against the evil Zelda Knights, Dark Link and Ganondorf. Full screen advantage clearly goes to the Tohos with their special spam, but the light arrows of DL and super flame choke of Ganon can turn momentum around in a hurry if their timing is perfect. As we race over to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. Will the Triforce of Power snuff out the terrorizing Tohos? The Tohos of Power versus the Triforce of Power in a descending ring. Hope no one falls out of it. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Tenchi opens up the dashing sword strike, right to equal scarf combo, man, Dark Link getting volleyed. Now Tenchi pairing off with Ganondorf, gets the laser sword strikes off, and Dark Link breaks it up, now gets sandwiched for his efforts. Ganondorf better get in there to save his partner. Now Ganon going for that super flame choke special. Will he land it? Yes, he gets Tenchi with it. Now starts sapping her strength. Iku trying to attack Ganon. Now is allowing Dark Link to get behind her. She better focus. Now Ganon ends up clubbing Iku back. Tenchi slammed. Oh, Dark Link with this special. Tenchi trying to block on the sword strike, counters with a diamond missile. Iku trying to hold up the front for her and Tenchi here. Tenchi with the laser sword strike from long range. Hits Dark Link again, and Iku trying to chain him and ends up missing. Gets the Yukari summoned off. Now Dark Link over that Triforce side whips it as Ganondorf gets a flame choke off on one of the Tohos. Now Dark Link trying to butcher Tenchi from behind. Light arrow from afar takes out both Tohos. And both of them tried to double team Ganon, and they paid for it in round 1 here. I hope the terrifying Tohos could come back in round 2. I know they could do it. Alright, see Dark Link opens up an arrow, misses Tenchi as she goes for the diamond missile, Ganondorf a couple times. Iku just volleying Dark Link, Ganondorf with the flame choke from Tenchi. Man, Iku landing, trying to attack Ganon with the scarf, does so. Now Dark Link trying to attack Tenchi with the sword barrage, goes for the Triforce slash, catching Tenchi pretty good. Iku volleying Ganondorf in the meantime. Light arrow comes out, snipes Iku out of the air for some heavy damage. Tenchi with that big giant stone slamming Dark Link. Iku pairing off with Ganondorf, trying to eliminate him from the equation. Tenchi missed a jump kick on Dark Link, starts hacking into him with the sword. There goes Ganon, he gets bludgeoned to death. Now he's down. Dark Link getting double teamed by the Tohos here. Ganon's dead body still getting volleyed as Iku takes him out with the aerial. And the Tohos take complete control of round 2, no sweat. And we are going into our second round 3, who will seize the battle. Alright, Dark Lake whips the arrows, Ganondorf gets a flame choke on Tenchi, Iku volleying Dark Lake, that giant stone raining down, Tenchi carving into Ganondorf, diamond missile following that scarf shot from Iku. Both terrifying Tohos just laying into him here. Dark Lake trying to escape the corner, Tenchi dashing Ganondorf. Oh, the Dark Lake lands the Triforce Slash from behind, catches Iku good. Oh, and the Aura Burst slams Ganondorf. Now Dark Lake gets in with another Triforce Slash, Ganon already wasted by Iku's scarf, and Dark Lake in trouble. Giant stone rains on him as Tenchi starts hacking at him with her sword barrage. There he goes. And the Tohos rip round 3 away from him as well in a hurry. Good God. They took no time at all coming back and destroying them the last 2 rounds. And boy, what a major statement made here as they score another big win for their 2v2 record, this time over the fallen Triforce of Powers, Dark Lake and Ganondorf 2-1. I didn't even get to finish reading it. Oh well. You lose, bottom line. Well, Dark Lake and Ganondorf hung in there for a while, but after Dark Link saved Ganon in round 1, it all went downhill from there for them. I mean, Ganondorf's big bulk just doesn't work when the Tohos are able to chain you so easily from, like, virtually anywhere. Be it their projectiles or their fast melee combat. I mean, Dark Link had good defenses and good sword range, and, well, he had projectiles to work with, but he didn't quite spam them enough. He should have. He had bombs, he had a boomerang, but they didn't see those really getting used. Well, maybe for their next set, they'll draw a team that's a little more their level. I mean, I'm still surprised they took a round off the Tohos. I didn't expect that, so props to them for pushing the Tohos as hard as they did, though. And Tenchi and Iku continuing to climb that 2v2 ladder. Dark Link and Ganondorf, hopefully they'll recover soon. Alrighty, folks, gonna jump right into double set number 2. First, gonna get a drink, relax my throat some. I need an ice-cold beverage after this battle. Be right back, and we'll jump right into double set number 2. Howdy, peeps! We continue combing our way through the doubles division. Next up is the Trousdale Brothers, Belmont and Edward. They must grapple with the beefy biceps of Team Slam Masters, Ortega and Zalazov. The chemistry of Belmont and Edward has truly been magic to watch. Even if they did drop a set here and there, they still have plenty of time to recover and work their way higher up the ladder, and knocking the menacing muscle men out is the very ticket to that. As we spring up to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. Belmont and Edward, come on! Leave your impression on Victor Ortega and Alexei Zalazov's faces! The Trousdales versus the Slam Masters. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Ortega gets knocked out of his fireball, Edward with the dashing fist, right to that jump kick, into the jabs, into the flip kick, launching both grapplers into the corner now. Now Edward trying to jump in, ends up landing an aerial special, catching both grapplers, doing some nice damage, throwing that dive kick. Belmont just waiting for the bodies to hit the ground here. Edward just constantly punishing them. Now that flame shot launching Zalazov. Ortega with the flipping powerbomb does a big ton of damage to Belmont, who ends up whipping that jump kick clothesline. Now see Edward breaking up Ortega from behind, now it's Zalazov with the dashing fist. Man, the action just crazy. Belmont gets a flame choke slam off on Zalazov. Looks like Ortega ends up wasting Belmont. Edward trying to single out Ortega, jumping German from Zalazov. Now see, oh boy, not a fireball sonic wave spam. Edward just getting caught by the Blitzkrieg, unable to do a thing. Good God, the grapplers by the skin of their teeth escape with the round 1 win. Round 2, let's see if the Trousdales can tear their way back into this. Alright, Ortega goes for a fireball. Oh man, purple flame shots from Belmont break that up. Right to Edward's flipping kick string. Good God, both grapplers down to half health already. Now Edward trying to rechain him. Looks like Zalazov trying to break it up with Rapid Jab Special. Ends up slamming Edward. Big explosive body slam. Does about half his health. Now Ortega gets a high kick, gets launched. Now Zalazov eating a purple flame nearly takes him out. Belmont trying to hold up the front. Ortega with the flipping pile driver nearly takes Belmont out. Belmont trying to attack Ortega from behind. Goes for those rapid flame jabs. Zalazov on the defensive. Edward trying to chain Ortega with those rapid flip kicks. Now Belmont trying to charge in. Ends up landing that flame shot. Takes out both grapplers. My goodness, the Trousdales barely survived round 2. Good God. Very back and forth double set. And we are going to an unexpected round 3. Who will take it? Ortega gets knocked out of his fireball again. Zalazov keeping up the side wave spam. Belmont breaking up the jabs. Edward gets caught by a jumping German from Zalazov. Flipping pile driver. Does half of Belmont's health. Good God. Now Belmont trying to charge in. Missed that flame grab. Edward with a jumping kick catching Zalazov. Now Ortega slammed to the side of the ring. Man, Zalazov in trouble. Ortega gets knocked out. Oh wait, no, Ortega's still alive. Sonic wave spam from Zalazov. Let's see, both Trousdales trying to double team Ortega. Big jump kick from Zalazov. Body smash, waist Belmont. Edward trying to jump in. Gets a jumping kick on Zalazov, but Ortega awesome with the clothesline from behind. And the grapplers seize command of round 3, and they get themselves another big-time win, this time over the Trousdale Terrors, 2-1. Very heated action in all 3 rounds. But man, Ortega and Zalazov found their rhythm in round 3 and did not let up on Belmont and Edwards' windpipes. Sheesh. Very ballistic battle from start to finish. Very happy with how this outcome ended up. Like, my goodness. No words for it. The Trousdales, Ortega and Zalazov should be proud of this match. Both teams look extremely strong here. Very back and forth as you could hope for in this kind of magnitude of a match. Edward, Belmont, you'll see another win someday. It just wasn't this weekend. Ortega and Zalazov, they pick up another solid win here, and they continue their march through Season 3. Hopefully to another bigger and more awesome win. Alrighty, folks, stay tuned as I prepare our 4v4 main event. Yes, we got a 3v3 main event next weekend, so now I'm back in order with the main events. And sorry if that bird chirp is getting through. Sky is hissing like a mad bird outside the hallway. Hopefully it doesn't come through on the mic. Hopefully the birds are far enough away you won't hear them. Anyways, be right back as I prep our episode 120 4v4 main event. Be back in a few. Ladies and gents, the F122 4v4 main event is underway, and it's an Animu affair. Team Keon's Yui, Ritsu, Mio, and Mugi will square off against Team Sailor Moon herself, Sailor Chibi Moon, Sailor Saturn, and Tuxedo Mask. If the Light Music Club could drown out the Moon Kingdom Parade in their killer beats, they will nab their biggest win to date in this division. But the Senshi never make it easy for anyone, as their chain of specials can be relentless and unforgiving if not taken out fast. Who will stand tall after this potentially climatic clash? Random stage, let us know. Hope you all enjoy. Yui, Ritsu, Mio, and Mugi, you better bring your guitar, your keyboard, and the beats if you hope to survive the Senshi. The F122 4v4 main event is here, folks. Team Keon, Team Sailor Moon, 3rd Frozen ring, engage, let's go. Yui opens up with the jab. Now Saturn racing across the ring. Chibi Moon going for the Pegasus summon. Ends up drilling the Keon girls. Saturn unloading an aerial cutter. Now goes for a Silence Glove combo. Ends up whipping it. As like Ritsu trying to counterattack with the drumsticks. And Mugi getting sandwiched between the Scout specials. That's not good. Now Ritsu tries to break it up. The Lightning Bolt special does so. Silence Glove combo launching Mugi across the ring. Yui trying to get her guitar going. God, Mio getting triple teamed by Sailor Moon, Chibi Moon, and Tux in the other corner. Good God. Looks like Mio's dead already. Now Saturn trying to attack Ritsu as she glows purple. Now ends up getting a nice Silence Glove slam off on Yui. Gets her to the canvas. Pegasus summon ends up drilling Yui. Looks like Ritsu nearly wasted here. Sailor Moon trying to attack from the air. Missed that energy headbutt. Chibi Moon going for the killer cartwheel. Looks like Ritsu got off by Tux on the other side and Saturn. And now Yui, the only one left here. Pegasus summon from Chibi Moon. Following that energy headbutt from Sailor Moon. Take Yui out in midair. And the Sailor Senshi run rampant all over the Keon's corpses in round 1. Round 2, let's hope the Light Music Club can bounce back here. They need to. Saturn with a Silence Glove slam, catching 3 of the Keon girls. Tux racing in, energy headbutt following that force field counter into the Luna P from Chibi Moon, into Sailor Saturn Silence Glove combo. Good God, the Scouts are just chaining their specials rapid succession here. Chibi Moon with the killer cartwheel right to another Luna P. Keon just getting buried. Ritsu knocked out of her Lightning Bolt special. Now Saturn charging in with the Silence Glove. Tux shielding up with his cape. Sailor Moon attacking from the backside. Mugi's dead corpse flung into the air. I think that's the end of her. And Mio just getting juggled by Chibi Moon's killer corpse. Actually, Mio, sorry. Mio's corpse flung high into the air. There she goes. It was like Ritsu dropped into confusion too. Yui, the only one left, getting quadruple teamed by Chibi Moon, Tux, Sailor Moon. Oh my God, man. Yui just can't get anything going. Luna P from Chibi Moon eating through Yui's defense. Drop kick right to another Luna P, following Tux's staff smash. My goodness, folks. The Scouts, with no remorse, just completely annihilated the Keon girls 2-0. The Moon Kingdom were not going to let them perform at their expense, let me tell you that. Well, hopefully Yui, Mio, Mugi, and Ritsu could come back with a strong performance later down the road, and whoever their next 4v4 adversaries are. They were just no match for the Sailor Scouts' rapid successive special spam. I mean, not a lot of teams can stand up to that, really. I mean, you have to get on the Scouts fast and hammer them with all you got. Because once that chain starts, it's impossible to break. And the Keon girls learned that the hard way, both rounds. Although they did get off some good combos, and Ritsu did get off a lightning bolt, but it wasn't a difference maker by any means. Sorry, folks, that the F122 4v4 main event didn't deliver, but there's always next weekend with our F123 3v3 main event. Whoever will step into the ring then. Maybe we'll get a 3 there. Hey, we got a couple round 3s with some of these matches, so can't be too disappointed. Alrighty, folks, stay tuned for F123 coming next weekend. Hope F122 delivered somewhat for you. And stay tuned for next weekend, and I'll see you all then. Peace, frigate out, all.